Hine matov umanai shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Wow, it's amazing. We just jumped up a bunch. We doubled in size in the past minute. Tal? It must be you. Has to be. Okay. Shabbat Shalom, everybody in the Sim Shalom community. We're going to do something that I started redoing last week. It's this Shabbat HaMalka, and I'm putting it on your screens right now. So join with me. The lyrics are by Nachman Bialik, and he's a very famous lyricist, and from the turn of the century, actually. And we're going to continue, as I said, with Hachama Me Rosh. So join with us as we... Hachama Me Rosh Hailanot Nistalka Bo even Eitzei Likrat Shabbat Hamalka Hinei Hi Yoredet HaKadosha HaBarucha Ve'im HaMalachim Tzeva Shalom U'Menucha Boi HaMalka Boi Hakala Shalom Aleichem Malachei HaShalom. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come gather to welcome the Sabbath, our Queen. Draw near, and here abide. Draw near, O Sabbath bride. Peace also to you, you angels of peace. Shabbat Shalom, welcome. Welcome to Sim Shalom. It's great to have you all here. Everybody from Atlanta, Upper Saddle River, New Jersey, Germany, and everywhere that you're from. It's great to have you. We're going to have a little bit of light from our sages right now. We're going to do this song that I've been trying to get right for months. Tonight is the night, Tal. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do Amar Rabbi Akiva. And you know, the second staff, if I didn't mark that for you, that's where we go on the repeat, just so you know. Okay, sorry. All right. Oh no, wrong song. Never mind, forget about that. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Amar Rabbi Akiva, Amar Rabbi Akiva, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Ze klal gadol, gadol b'Torah, Amar Rabbi Akiva. From the top, everybody sing Amar Rabbi Akiva, Amar Rabbi Akiva, ואהבת לרעך כמוך. זה כלל גדול, גדול בתורה, אמר רבי עקיבא. Tal, I just think that that song sounds better with you on the bass.
Thank you.
Yes, my pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we sounding? Hello, Americo from Portugal. And Galina is here. Galina and Alexander. That's excellent. Francis Goodman. Shabbat Shalom. My dear friend Francis. Francis, I'm going to see you in a few weeks. All right, now we're going to continue with Nishmat Kol Chai. This is the song that I wrote the music to, and I posted it to YouTube, and I have 6 viewings by now. No, I have several hundred. It's very fun, very cool. Let's read the translation together. Let the soul of everything alive bless your name, Adonai our God, and the spirit of all flesh glorify and exalt your name forever, O Sovereign. Transcending space and time, you alone are God. We have no sovereign besides you. So here we are with Nishmat Kol Chai. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's a call and response. Nishmat, Nishmat, Kol Chai, Kol Chai, Tivarech et Shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu. Nishmat, Kol Chai, Tivarech et Shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'ruach kol basar tifaer utromein zichrecha Malkeinu, Malkeinu, Tami, Nishma, Kol Chai. Tivarech et Shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu. The soul of everything, ladies and gentlemen, the soul of everything. We're going to continue now. I see here I have the candle. Do you have Yudid Nefesh in front of you now? Or you don't? You have the candle blessing. We're going to continue with the candle blessing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put it before you. So everybody take a little bit of light from the Shabbat candles in front of you. And join with us as we, symbolically of course, light the Shabbat candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tziyavanu lehadlik ner להדליק נר של שבת. Blessed is the eternal God, ruler of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot and who commands us to kindle these lights of Shabbat. Did you like the lights? I know you did. We're going to sing now the Shalom Aleichem. Here you go. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharit, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I think we're really grooving this evening. This is a grooving Shabbat. Now we're going to read from, actually what we're going to do is we're going to do the song from Fiddler on the Roof, because I know you all love it. Obrigado, Rabbi Steve. What do you think that means?
That means thank you in Portuguese.
America, you have someone who understands what you're saying here. How did you know that, Tal? Okay, all right, thank you. All right, and Shabbat Shalom, Elia ben Avid. Ben Avid? I know an Elia ben David, actually. All right. Continue with the Sabbath prayer. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, Jackie and Tenafly, and everyone who's here. Blessings to all of you. Now we're going to do the song the melody to the song that I have yet to get right. But tonight with Tal here, we're going to accomplish it. Because I've been practicing. So this is where on the third system is the repeat. That's why I always got messed up in the past. I'm going to show it to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you this Lecha Dodi. All right, but actually, it's much easier for you to sing. There you go. I'm going to put that on the screen for you.
How would you translate Dodi?
Beloved. No? Come, love my lover. Dodi Li. Oh, really? Okay. Well, there you go. I hope. Really? Come, my uncle.
Biblically, it does mean love. Yeah.
See? That's why we have an Israeli here this evening, to give us the actual translations. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Come, my uncle, to greet the queen. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Ladies and gentlemen, do you have a problem with that? Let's join together for the Lecha Dodi. La 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 lecha dodi, la 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 likrat kala, la 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 pnei Shabbat nikabela, la 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 lecha dodi, la 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 likrat kala, la 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 Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmi'anu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem u'letiferet v'lihillah la 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 lecha dodi la 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 likrat kala la 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 pnei Shabbat nikabela. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ela gam b'simcha Uvetala Atochem unei Am segula Boi chala La 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 lecha dodi La 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 likrat kala La 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 pnei Shabbat nikabela. One mistake. Nobody noticed that mistake, right? No, nobody noticed it. Thank you very much. All right, there we go. It's a beautiful Lecha Dodi, isn't it? All right, now we'll move ahead with the Baruch Hu. With the Baruch Hu, the official call to worship, the Baruch Hu. This is the nusach. This is the melody that is heard all around the world. to sing the Baruch Hu on a Friday night. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Ba'ed. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due, now and forever. We join for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavecha, uv'chol nafshecha, uv'chol meodecha. V'hayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvelechtecha b'derech uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha ukishartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beinenecha uchatabtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisha'arecha. And we conclude with Adonai Elohechem Emet. I am the Lord your God, who is truth. Welcome, everyone. We are now going to sing the Vishamru. So here you are. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasod et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael Odi leolam Ki sheshet yamim Asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz Uvayom ha-shavihi Shabbat vayihi nafash. Well, that was a spirited version. Now we're going to join for the Chatzi Kaddish. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen, Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, V'yalmad yivrach chirutei, V'yamlicha malchutei, V'chayechon u'v'yom echon, Uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, Uv'yizman kariv, V'imeru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach, Le'olam u'lolamei olmaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach v'yishtabach, Ve'yitpar v'yitramam ve'yit naseh, ve'yiradar, ve'yiraleh, ve'yirhalal, Shemei dikudesha barichu. Leila min kol birchata ve'shirata, Tu ושפחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. The Amidah. Please join in for the Amidah. Those of you who can stand out in the international community, you should. And those of you who can't, we understand. The Amidah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imoteinu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah v'Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Koneh Hakol v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot u'Mevii Geula Livnei Bneihem L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayeh Hakol Atah Rav Lehoshia Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed Mechayeh Hakol V'Rachamim Rabim Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim U'Matir Asurim U'Mekayim Emunato Lishenei Afar Mi Chamocha Ba'al Gevurot Umi Domelach Melech Memid Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua V'neman atah le'achayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayeh hakol. Now we'll have a moment of silent prayer. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ויאמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. May the Maker of peace in high places bring peace to us, over all the people of Israel, over Jerusalem, over to all the peoples of the world, and we say, Amen. We'll now continue with our Torah service. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call you all up to the bima. All of you, please come forward. Come on. Don't be shy. All right, come on up here. Great. I see you. Thank you. You're all surrounding me. We're going to open the ark. Very good. Here we go. Vayehi binso Aharon, vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai ve'afutzu oivecha, ve'anusu misanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udafar Adonai mi'Yerushalayim, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael, V'hikdushato. All right, everyone, open the ark. Please open the ark. It is open. Good. Take a little piece of the Torah. Place it in your hearts. Place it close to your hearts. And let's join together for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlul Adonai Iti, Unerom Ema Shemo Yachdav. And now, as we process around the community, we're going to join and we're going to sing Torah, Torah, Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah Tziva Lanu Moshe. Terrific. That was fun. And now here we are back up on the bima, and there is the Sefer Torah. It is opened to our Torah reading for this evening, and our Torah reading this evening is Parashat Korach. We're going to learn a little bit about Korach in a moment. Let's join as a community for the Torah blessings right now. Here we go. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, ve'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. You did those blessings really well, everyone. Here's the Torah reading for this evening. Here it is. And if you can read it, please do. Please read it with me. You notice the trope is in there. Here we go. Vayikach Korach ben Yitzhar ben Kehat ben Levi v'datan v'aviram beni Eliyav v'on ben Pelet ben Neda uvein v'yakumu livnei Moshe v'anashim mibnei Yisrael chamashim u'matayim nisa'i eda kir'ei mo'ed anshe shem. Whoops, what's that trope? I can't see it. Okay. Vayakahalu al Moshe v'al Aharon vayomru alehem rav alechem ki kol ha'eda kulam kedoshim uvetocham Adonai umadua nisi'im eda kir'ei mo'ed anashe shem. Vayikahalu al Moshe v'al Aharon vayomru alehem rav alechem ki kol ha'eda kulam kedoshim uvetocham Adonai Umadua titnasu al kehal Adonai. So it was a little longer than normal tonight, but I wanted to get in the significance of this Torah reading. So here's the translation for you all right now. Korach, the son of Yitzhar, began a rebellion with Datan and Aviram, and they had a confrontation with Moses, along with 250 Israelites who were men of rank in the community, representatives of the community, and famous. These were the balabatim of the community. These were the big deals. And they demonstrated against Moses and Aaron and declared to them, "You have gone too far. All the people in the community are holy, and God is with all of them. Why are you setting yourselves above God's congregation?" And the next pasuk continues with, and when Moses heard this, he threw himself on his face. That's what we read in the Torah portion this evening. And that's a very striking kind of a pasuk, of a sentence. And for me, that statement is a metaphor for self-doubt. And it's not the first time that Moses has experienced this emotion, this darkness. It happened also from within the light of the burning bush, when God first told him that he would lead the children of Israel. And perhaps Korach hit a nerve in his admonishment of Moses. After all, it was not just Korach. It was also men of repute, men with voices, men with presence and power. Not just Klal Yisrael, but these were Anshe Shem, men with names. And although Korach had more than a little too much chutzpah, this was a real challenge to Moses' leadership, to Moses' self-esteem, and to his self-respect. Our tradition certainly does not shy away from self-doubt or from doubt in God. From Tehillim, from the Psalms, we read, Lamnatzech mizmar l'David, Ad ana Adonai tishkacheni netzach, Ad ana tastir al panecha mimeni. For the leader, a psalm of David, how long, O Lord, will thou forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart by day? And this psalm is attributed to King David. So from this we see that King David was despondent, having racked with doubt. Of course, in the book of the book of Jonah, which, by the way, we read on Yom Kippur afternoon, a day when we reflect on our shortcomings and come face to face with self-doubt. God has a task for Jonah the prophet to accomplish, to proclaim judgment against Nineveh. But Jonah, filled with doubt, became terrified and tried to run away right into the belly of a whale. You know, everyone experiences self-doubt. Well, everyone perhaps except Warren Buffett, who said that he never had any doubt that he would be rich. But the rest of us earthlings, the rest of us mortals, actors and musicians and doctors, attorneys, priests, rabbis, we all experience it. Especially those of us who feel compelled to effect meaningful change from within our professions, or entrepreneurs whose visions fly in the face of the status quo. And at times when we experience self-doubt, we must look deep into our hearts and decide if we are actually serving a greater purpose, or if we are trapped within the selfishness and the blindness of our own egos. And it can be a humbling, throw yourself on your face time. Of course, how we respond to that self-doubt defines who we are and who we will be. For most of us, the answers we find may be guided by our faith in something greater than ourselves. And perhaps we should confront self-doubt as a challenge to ourselves to measure who we really are, to measure our goals and to measure our purpose. Our sages recognize Korach as someone who was motivated by power and self-interest rather than the needs of the community. But that didn't necessarily diminish the power of the charges that he leveled at Moses and Aaron. They were really important questions. And I submit to you, we all need a little bit of Korach to survive and even be successful in the world in which we live. The question that I leave for you to ponder this Shabbat is, if God had not acted to end Korach's rebellion, what do you think Moses would have done? Would he have folded or not? And if you were in Moses' place, my friends, what would you have done? Food for thought, this 7th hour of the 7th day of June, 2013, Shabbat Rosh Chodesh Tammuz. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom, and think about it. We'll now continue with our service, and we'll continue by doing our blessing after the Torah reading. So join with me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. And now we're going to do a blessing for healing on behalf of the sick. So since Tal is here, we're going to do the Debbie Friedman, Misha Berach. So tonight, I would like you to wait to type in the names till we. Well, actually, type in names right now. Type in names right now, and let's do this in C. All right. Type in names of those you'd like me to mention who are sick, and I'm going to mention them right now. David Perlman, Bob in Dallas, Sherry and Sharon in Michigan, Luis, Esther Bat Naomi, Albina, baby Abigail, Don Cope, Devorah Hamalka, Lawrence Tobias for his operation next Friday, Ruka, Herb Stein, Harav Yosef Tzvi, Art Silverstone, Pat Abbott, Cassie Jones, Bracha Ahuva Bat Mina Nachama. He does need a thesis. Raphael Yehuda, Chaim Ben Shufra, Jacqueline, Amanda. I want to also acknowledge this young girl who I believe had surgery, Lorianne Musco, who had surgery, Anne and Janet, Fran and Norby, and Ann Carker, Catherine Messick, Zhao, Nicholas, Philip, Marta, Raquel, Matthew Unger, Chris, my Christine. Our wounded warriors. And we continue. Mi shebeirach avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. Let us say Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mikor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen, and let us say Amen. going to include everyone that, if I missed anyone's name, Leanne, Levine, and anyone else. You're all in our thoughts. We're going to send our healing energy out to all of you, and may you all be blessed with a refuah shalema, a complete healing. And now we're going to return the Torah to the ark, and so we're going to sing the Eitz Chaim Hi. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all who cling to its happiness. So here it is for you. This is a traditional melody. What does that mean? It means this is the one that we've done in most synagogues until we got many more popular melodies. But I would say through the late 60s, this was the only melody that most people sang. Even in the Reform world, I think this would probably be the principal melody. All right. Eitz Chaim Hi Lama Chazikim Ba V'tomcheha Meusha Teracheha Darchei Noam V'chol Tivoteha Shalom Hashiveinu Adonai Elecha V'nashuva Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem. Everybody close the ark. Wonderful. The Sefer Torah is now seated in the ark. And we begin to conclude with the Aleinu. Wow. I have an Aleinu for Tal here. This is great. You have it? I love it. This might be Tal's first time through in this Aleinu, right? No? Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol la'ted gedula le'otzeh bereshit shelo asanu ki goyei haratzot Velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahen v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu koraim u'mishtachavim u'modim Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. That was lovely. Now we'll conclude the Aleinu with V'ne'emar. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad U'shemo echad. Now it's time for the Mourner's Kaddish. Those of you you're observing Yortzeit, or God forbid if you're in mourning, or if you just want to acknowledge and remember someone that you love, please join with us for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'yizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mavorach Li'olam Ula Olmei Olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal Shemei dekudisha barich hu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran ba'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. I'd like to acknowledge Albert Norin, Sonia Ryder, Zichrona Levracha, Veronica, Esther Williams, Teresa Moore and Clayton Moore, Dawn Marie McSweeney, Roger Greenhut, Jimmy Hughes. And we send comfort to all those we've just mentioned, to the families of all those. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're now up to the Adon Olam. Adon Olam. Yeah. Let me put it on the screen. Oops. Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, B'terem kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'ed Nasa, B'chefzo kol Hazai Melech Shemo Nikra, V'yacharei Kichlot HaKol, Levado Yimloch Nora, Vehu Haya, Vehu Hove, Vehu Yiyem, Betifara, Vehu Echad, Ve'en Sheni, Lehamshilo, Leachbira, Beli Reishid, Beli Talchlit, Velo Haos, Vehamisra, Vehu Eli, Vechai Goali, Betzor Chavli, Beyetzara, Vehu Nisi, Umanos Li, Minat Kosi, Miyomekra, Beyado, Avkir Ruchi, Be'erishan, Be'aira, Ve'im Ruchi, Geviyati, Adonai li, Velo Adonai is with me, I shall have no fear. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We've come to the end of our service. We have two more things to do. We have our Forever Young blessing for everyone, and then, of course, we're going to make Kiddush. But before we do that, I just want to thank you all for being here. I also want to mention two things to you all. First of all, we have weeknight Mariv services, and on Monday through Thursday, that's being led by Jen, who's with us tonight, and by my daughter Megan and Nancy and Rabbi Galit, and every night, different rabbi or different layperson leading a Mariv service. Our metrics show that we have about I think it's more than 100 people a week are tuning in. More than that, like 200 a week over the course of the week, based on, viewings, subsequent viewings, and live. So we're doing something right, and that's great. So it's a great blessing, I think, for people that would like to just have a moment of prayer, and if they need a Shiva minyan, they have one. So there you go. And also I want to mention that I want to thank Tal Ronan for joining me tonight. There he is. Let me put him on the screen for you. There he is. Isn't he wonderful? Love him. He also has arranged all our holiday melodies, And for the high holidays, Tal's on the bass, and we're going to have a quartet with me for the high holidays. It's going to be amazing. If you would like to come, I think you've probably received an email to that effect that you should buy your tickets. It's going to be amazing. So let's continue with Forever Young and see if we can get Sammy to join us. Where is he? He's up there? Sammy, you going to sing? Sammy. May God bless, keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. Forever young, forever young, may you stay. Yes, Sam? Forever young. If I can only get Ari to sing that too. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay. May you stay forever young. Yes, Sam? Forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. It's my blessing for all of you, especially for me, but for all of you, may you stay forever young. We're now going to conclude. We're going to make Kiddush. Everybody get your wine. You have it ready? I actually copied this music for Tal. We're going to do this according to a sheet of music tonight. It's going to be fun. Everybody ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. You're supposed to say amen, everybody. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'yahava uv'ratzon ha'inchilanu zikaron lema'asei v'reishit ki hu yom techilah למקראי קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קדשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's a little different when you've got bars and measures, and it's not kind of at your own tempo. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been, of course, a pleasure. I'm glad you all liked it. Wonderful service. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I hope you did enjoy it. Otherwise, I won't bring Tal back anymore. You got to let me. Come on. You know that's not true. God bless you all. Have a wonderful Shabbat and a wonderful week. And God willing, I'll see you next week. Be well, everybody. Blessings.